Hey, what's going on, everybody?
What's good? Type shit.
Some goofy type shit. You know what I'm saying? So, oh my God, I forgot type shit. Oh my goodness.
We on some bloopers type shit.
Big bloopers type shit.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another edition,
shit,
another installment, another episode.
Big Badoon.
Yo, we in this boy.
Big ass
Badoon, goddammit.
You feel me? T.O.B.
T.O.B. Once again, that is an aggressive ass Badoon scrap. I would need you.
Hey, first of all, that's why I do the Badooming.
That's right. He do the Badooming because it's big aggressive. So you gotta let him Badoom. You gotta let him Badoom.
Goddamn. Ah! You know my.
Oh shit, y'all boys here. Type shit.
I'm on that Badoon type shit.
Hold on. Let's play that video real quick. Hold on. Let's play Curvo real quick. Hold on.
Like that shit?
Yeah, it's cute or whatever.
Type shit. You know what I'm saying? I had to do something special for you type shit. Cause you know, like, you really changed me type shit, like on some whole other shit. You know what I'm saying? We been on this shit. You feel me? So I just want to say I appreciate you because you been there for me, like, you know, like through all that shit type
and you know
shit.
I'm
like,
that girl.
You feel me type shit? Cause you know I fuck with you on some whole other shit. Like can't nobody fuck with us type shit. Like it's just love. Like that shit just like you. Like when I met you, you changed my whole life on some spiritual shit. You feel me? Like type shit. Like I'm saying like on some shit like. You feel me? Type shit like
you got
like my heart type shit like
swing.
I ain't giving that shit nobody cause that shit like type shit like you feel me type shit like on some like type shit.
It was a type shit. You feel me? Like it was a type shit. Now you feel me?
On the type shit, you know what I'm saying? You know.
Shout out to that boy, man.
Hey, shout out to Curvo, man. That man is hilarious, bro.
Hey, bro.
What's going on, fellas? How's everybody doing?
What's good with you?
Episode 136, I believe you said. HD, we are on for the After Dark show. We are here again. Man, let me tell y'all. All I want to tell y'all is that we all tied. Okay,
type
we
shit.
all tied. Type shit. Okay, real talk. You feel me? Like we been
big aggressive ass Badoons type shit.
Yeah, we on some.
Missing cues type shit. Just everywhere type shit. We just
bloopers going.
Yeah, bloopers going and shit type shit. Not hitting the recording button type shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit. God damn, niggas is type shit. But we here, bro, and we got the energy for y'all, man. Listen, we got a great show for y'all. I'm not gonna waste no time because we literally wasted like 15 minutes with bloopers. Man. I don't want to waste no more of our time. You feel what I'm saying? So let's get into the man that we were previously talking about. You feel what I'm saying? Mr. Pat Beverly. You feel what I'm saying? Now, Pat Beverly, as brother HD calls him, Pat the Nat. You feel what I'm saying? Basically went on to say he was asked by an interview. We have the thing, the post that Scrap sent us in. He said that, or the interviewer said that you'll be playing with LeBron and AD, and of course Russell Westbrook, right? And so Patrick Beverly goes on to say, "Hey, they're going to be playing with me. I made the playoffs last year. They didn't. It's a difference." Now, before we go on, I want people to understand who and what Patrick Beverly is. He's called Pat the Nat for a reason, right? So we want to play a video. If you guys remember from a couple months ago when the playoffs were happening in the NBA, playoffs, the play-in tournament, not the playoffs. Because when you make the playoffs, you won't break during the play-in. Okay, so this was the play-in tournament to get into the playoffs. He won, him and Minnesota won, and here's what happened. Let's take a look.
That team, which is Our team's unbelievable. They're a good team, well coached. Got a great group of guys. But our group is resilient. I think everybody on TV, it's our first TV game all year. Everybody on TV should see what's going on behind me. It's hard for me to talk, but our fans are amazing, and this is special.
It is truly amazing, and we will show that. Your team led the league in scoring all season, but you did that with Karl Anthony Towns on the court. And tonight you had to do it without him.
4 years of age.
Oh, man.
The tears of joy and the emotion.
Joy and the emotion.
The emotion that was inside of this young man.
Man, let me tell you something. Patrick Beverly, you talk a lot of shit, bro. Oh shit.
Yikes. Yikes.
Oh shit.
Yikes.
Damn.
Yikes.
Listen, all I want to say about Patrick Beverly, I'm gonna keep this short. This man talks a lot of trash, but he talks like he plays the way he talks the way
he talked like he got a championship under his belt.
Yeah, that's what it is. He's talking like he's putting up, as Scrap would say, 30, 40 points a game. You feel what I'm saying? Like you're not doing that. Okay, Patrick Beverly. And I get that, you went on First Take. I've even talked about you going on First Take and getting your 15 minutes of fame and shit like that. Like, do what you got to do. I'm not saying you don't know the game of basketball. You've been in the league for about as long as Russell Westbrook, but you're not a top 75 player. You don't average over 10 points a game. You don't sit here and even get to the playoffs, let alone a play-in tournament. You got into the play-in tournament because thank God y'all were actually a decent team from Minnesota and y'all still lost to the Grizzlies in 6. So what are you talking about? Because if you was that dude, as you're talking right now, if you were that motherfucking dude, then you would be going to the playoffs every year. I'm sorry, you're not doing that.
Wow. Hit him with the scissor.
7.5.
Just the 7.
What was it? What was it? You said 7.5. Make sure you put the 0.5 in there because I don't want no disrespect. Make sure you put the 0.5.
Put the 0.5.
Make sure you put the 0.5. Like, we all know that you're a defensive threat, if you want to call it.
Yeah.
We all know that. We know you can play defense.
About what going there, boy.
And that's what it is. And the fact that you can give me only 8, you can only give me 7.5 points a game. That's it. And you want to be called the starter of the Lakers? Do you know who has started for the Lakers? Kareem.
Your ass ain't even start. You're not even starting over Scottie P. Jr., man.
All I'm saying,
not even doing that.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Magic Abdullah Johnson, huh? Byron Abdullah Scott,
nigga, man, Abdullah.
Come on, man. James
Abdullah Worthy, huh?
Oh,
you don't hush.
Kobe
Abdullah Bryant, Shaq
Abdullah.
Lamar Abdullah Odom, Derek Abdullah
Jordan Palmer, Derek Fisher.
Huh?
You definitely ain't fucking with Derek. I'm gonna just throw that.
You fucking with Derek Fisher?
Y'all the same height, and Derek, one of the most slept on niggas in the NBA.
NBA, bro, slept
out there.
And you think you listen.
Oh, boy,
if I'm
you're a one-way guard,
exactly,
one-way guard, but boy, you ain't doing shit but stealing the ball. If that.
And he be having the nerve to talk mad shit about Chris Paul. I'm like, well,
I don't understand
Chris Paul, please don't do my dog because you already know that's my boy too.
Right. I'm like, how do you have the immediate guard to talk so
my
much
dog
shit?
Put you in that mix.
Big blender.
Boy, that's the big blender.
I'm talking about, boy.
Room all the way around, nigga. What are we talking about?
And I think he done blended your ass before.
He
has, and gave you that State Farm commercial shit, nigga. Just blended your ass and gave you some insurance after that shit. Head ass, nigga. Look, it's a reason I call your ass Pat the Nat, nigga. Wanna know why? Because everybody know what Nat. Well, excuse me. Let me rephrase that. Florida people are super familiar with gnats. Gnats just sit here and they just fly around your goddamn ear. They ain't really too much of a danger to you. They just
no. They like micro size. They like size little
they
black
small
dots
people,
in the
and
air.
they can't necessarily hurt you, but they annoying still. That's what you is, Pat. I ain't gonna take away from your defensive shit, but you a gnat, bro.
And not just any gnat. You a gnat at a barbecue.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that just hover around everything and everybody. Like it don't matter what
like
you're
that gnat that doesn't go away no matter how much spray or off we put the fuck on. No matter how many candles we light or whatever we put out.
That stay around after somebody just spilled beer on the ground and that motherfucker stay around and just keep flying and shit. That's how you is, bro. Cause you will swear you doing heavy damage. Just I'm fucking them up. They don't even know how close I am to these motherfuckers. Yeah. And in reality, bro, you ain't really doing too much of shit. But every time we hear you on some type of platform, boy, you be talking cash shit like you don't
talking that.
Like you done been MVP of the league 3 times in a row. Like you ain't even got defensive players.
Cry real tears like you really won.
I mean, he cried them tears, didn't he?
Yeah.
And here's the thing, Pat, but we are not saying here at the Opinionated Brother podcast that you cannot cry your tears, brother. I could probably understand how emotional that moment was for you. That was your first probably playoff win and everything like that. This is Minnesota's first probably playoff win. I get it. But bro, we know you talk your shit. So I'm always use this as a rebuttal to anything that you say. Because I'm like, you cried as if you were either going to the ship or you actually won the ship. And the crazy thing about that is y'all only won a playoff game and lost in 6 to the Memphis Grizzlies. Do you hear what I'm saying? So because you had probably your best year as a player, you think you have the cojones to sit here and talk that talk?
Yeah.
There are about 50 other players better than you. About 30 of them are new school players. Probably have maybe 2-3 years max in the league so far, and they play better. They play harder than you. Now, to Scrap's point, you're a defense. You can play that defense. You are the gnat at the barbecue. You are that person. And this is not something that has not been said already. The ESPNs, Fox Sports Networks, all the sports networks have called you a gnat. You just don't go away. That's what makes you you. We get that. We know that. But as Scrap also said, to Scrap's fucking point, how the hell do you expect to be the leader of the Lakers, averaging over 7 points a game? 7.5.
At 0.5.
Come on, man.
Put that 0.5. Respect that 0.5.
Do you know it is niggas on the bench averaging more than you, playing more than you, harder than you? I'm just trying to understand where these big ass cojones and the thing where it comes to, just because I think it's just because you have tenure in the league. I don't give a damn if you do have tenure. The Devin Bookers of the world, the Jason Tatums of the world.
You gonna stop acting like you did so much because nigga, y'all had D'Angelo Russell or Anthony Towns.
Come on, talk about it.
Rudy Gobert.
Talk about it. No, well. Wait,
the Frenchman was hitting now. Don't sleep on him. He might be in a little crowd, but he was hitting now.
Rudy was on the Minnesota Timberwolves during that time?
Yeah.
No, he just got traded.
He just got traded. My bad. Take Rudy Gobert off.
But shit.
But Carl Anthony Towns, Russell motherfucker, Anthony Edwards. Like, boy, stop acting like it wasn't niggas around you. Like, it was niggas around you for y'all to go. You didn't help them go there.
I'm gonna ask y'all this question and we'll leave you here. HD, are you starting your team or your franchise with Pat Beverly?
Depends on who my team is. Who on my team?
Okay.
Like if I got a bunch of rooks, I throw a vet on that just to throw, like, and he a distraction. You know what I'm saying? So depending on the squad, but with the Lake Show, fuck no.
Okay.
Sit on the bench.
So
wait till the fourth quarter.
So would you say he is the quintessential understudy of Russell Westbrook in a sense?
Fuck no. The man is literally, look, when our star players and the bench get tired, put him on there. somebody don't want to guard somebody.
My thing is
Pat out there. Pat a guard whoever they want to guard. He gonna guard whoever. It don't matter if they 6'7" or 7'3".
I don't refute that.
Or somebody say, "Oh, I don't want to guard him." That's what Pat come in at.
But I'm not starting Pat Beverly on my team. That's
just
I'm not.
That's why he ain't even asking me because he already know
or nothing. I'm not starting Pat Beverly on my team.
Not starting no Pat Beverly coming off that pine.
Here's the thing: on his bad year, Russell Westbrook still, and y'all know how much we sat here and was literally giving him hell. He averaged 18, 8, and 7. That was on his bad year.
On his bad year. Coming off of 3 years consecutive of triple doubles.
Yeah. Bad year.
So if Russell was talking that shit, like, yeah, they playing with me, not
right.
Me
oh, like, we got all
right. I hear you,
you talk that shit. All right, I hear you.
Yeah. You ain't even got defensive player
have
of the year.
Rebuttals here and there, but we'll let that slide.
Come on, bro.
But Pat Beverly, you ain't had a season over 10 points. What are we talking?
Solo. You're not Ralph Lauren, my boy.
Scrap, are you starting Pat Beverly on your team?
Yeah.
All right. We'll leave
no
it there.
Niggas in hell need Kool-Aid. The fuck. Hell no.
Oh man, shout out to Pat Beverly, man. We ain't got no strife, no beef with Pat Beverly, but Pat Beverly just gotta chill real quick.
Pat, just chill, bro.
He gotta relax. You gotta relax, man.
Relax. Somebody to put a muzzle on his mouth.
But y'all know who not relaxed though, and this is not a relaxing situation.
Who that?
Mississippi, man. Jackson, Mississippi, is in crisis right now. And I feel like this feels like Flint all over again. Flint, Michigan.
I was about to say,
for y'all that know, I am from Michigan, Detroit, Michigan. So Flint is literally like 45 minutes away from me. And I went to school in Michigan, you know what I'm saying? Went to Grand Valley State. So it was a lot of, trying to figure out how we could help Flint, Michigan, and how that, situation could be handled. You feel me? I feel a lot of politicians during that time got away with this shit. And I feel like that's the same shit that's about to happen with Jackson, Mississippi.
Yeah.
If y'all don't know, Jackson, Mississippi is without water right now. And when I say without water, I mean like people can't even turn on their motherfucking tubs, their fucking hoses, and there is no water. They turn on the sink, no water. We actually have a video that I want to play, fellas. It's about 2 minutes, guys, that I want to play for you. So those who are listening, listen carefully, and those who are watching, please watch the entire video. All right. I think this is this one. All right, let's go.
I can't wash my hands.
People in Jackson, Mississippi are being told to shower with their mouths closed because they don't have access to clean water.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
So what do racism and profit-based interests have to do with a crisis like this? For starters, when water infrastructure was first being built in the US, only the rich could afford to get it. Running water utilities is still a money-making business 200 years later. You see, even though most water systems are owned by local governments, private companies are usually doing the work to treat, repair, and maintain them. In Jackson, that contractor was a company called Siemens. It turned out to be such a bad deal for the city that Jackson won a nearly $90 million settlement over Siemens' botched work. But the roots of this crisis run much deeper. When Mississippi was finally forced to desegregate schools in 1970, white people left for the suburbs and took tax revenue with them. Today, you've got a city that is largely black, with a quarter of people living in poverty, and a crumbling water service that's been neglected for years. Here's what the city of Jackson's mayor has to say about it.
This is a set of accumulated problems based on deferred maintenance that has not taken place over decades.
And then major flooding finally broke the system. And this is an ongoing problem for communities of color across America. In Flint, Newark, Detroit, and on Native reservations, water is not being treated like a human right. And because companies don't sell water as an essential service, they often prioritize short-term profit over repairs and cleanups. But those costs eventually end up on your water bill. So what's happening in Jackson is part of a systemic failure by this country to keep water affordable and accessible for its most marginalized residents.
All right. I want to shout out to A&J Plus. You can check out some of their content. They be having some good content over there. They really do. As you watched and as you listened, this is really a real thing. When I hear people really say, or people really say, drink your water. I don't want to say it gets to me a little bit, but it's just like, it's now with this Jackson, Mississippi thing, it's just like water, to be honest with you, water is becoming scarce. And that shouldn't even be a thing. It's water should be for everybody.
Yeah.
But as she really pointed out, through history, we already know how that looks. We're not about to get into all of that. But because she really pointed out in the video. But it's sad to see Jackson, especially our black brothers and sisters down there who really cannot get water right now. I feel, as I told y'all, I feel like this is a Flint thing already happening down there. And honestly, I would love or find out how to help in some type of way, shape, or form, because having water is a necessity of life. Our bodies at the core are made of 70% of water. So it doesn't matter what food we eat, whatever we're drinking, whether that be juice or pop, it don't matter. If we're not consuming water on a daily, we're not gonna make it. And it's sick to know, like, you can't wash your ass, you can't brush your teeth, you can't sit here and wash your kids, you can't sit here like and all of us have lived in the hood. Don't get it twisted, right? All of us have lived in the hood. Never to the point where the water is literally dirty, y'all, lead and everything in that shit, and then we don't have no water. And then you got the suburbs up there probably watering it up.
Good clean water.
Clean water. Filtered like a mother, purified. Watering their grass and shit. Type shit.
Type shit.
Watering their grass type shit.
Sitting there letting their dog flip over the dang water.
Yeah. What's the little pool and shit? Putting the pool up in there type shit. Get your pool ready. Man, y'all go ahead, bro.
All this dirty water, it started with Flint. Now
it did.
Going through it right now.
It's headed down south. Mm-hmm.
We done sent over almost $4 billion to different countries.
Talk about it.
For relief aids and everything else. But yet we can't even put that.
Actually, AJ, I think it's almost about 10.
Either way, we went over $1 billion. The fact that we talking about $1 billion.
Yeah. A billion.
We spent money across other countries, whatever, for relief aids and all this stuff to help with the war. But yet they won a $90 million settlement to try to get the infrastructure of the water back up. But like you heard the lady say, like, everybody just took their stuff and they went to a different place, or excuse me, the whites went to a different place. And because of that, they said, you know what, they can just deal how they deal with it.
Exactly.
So a lot of people would be like, well, that's on the infrastructure of the government. It should have did all this and XYZ. Y'all gotta act like that whole sense of, okay, well, this is not gonna be like this. This isn't gonna be like this. Y'all gotta act like that shit is not happening. The lady literally said once the white folks got up and left and everything went to shits, and then they sit here and try to give temporary relief as far as how to give them these clean sources of water or give them this relief that they're looking for, only for these same people who's supposed to be getting this stuff naturally still see these type of stuff that they're supposed to be paid for by the government, by the city, whatever, on their water bill.
Yeah.
There's people still out right now probably have water bills out the ass, and the people are demanding that they pay it, but they can't even wash, cook, eat, clean, none of that. And they got the nerve to tell these people to boil the water and it'll be okay. Have y'all lost
boil the water?
Boil the water. Take some of them billions and come back and redo that water. It's not hard. I mean, don't get me to sit here and be like, oh, it's, I don't want to be like, yeah, it's not hard. But what I'm saying is it's not hard as far as all that stuff that we was easily say, okay, we're going to give this money over here. Let's put it back into the States, especially Jackson and Flint. Why not? Flint, Michigan been needing water for the past, 6-7 years?
Yep. Since about 2014.
7 years? Right here with motherfucking water. You know what I'm saying? Done got hit with snowstorms and everything. Still don't have a decent source of clean water. Now it's shining a light on Mississippi. We can only imagine how many other places is going through the same exact thing. But then if you sit here and take it to the source and be like, well, this is what's going on. This is what needs to be redone for the infrastructure in order for it to work. They still gonna sit here and be like, you know what? That's not our problem. Y'all deal with it. We're not gonna give y'all no money for none of that. Y'all need to take care of it.
Right.
What type of sense does that make? But as soon as somebody across the water go through some shit, oh yeah, we'll send y'all $2.2 billion to make sure y'all gonna keep your head afloat. Nigga, what?
Yeah, they be ready.
Me nice, bro. Talk to me nice. Stop playing with me like I'm old dummy ass, goof ass. Like I don't appreciate that at all, bro. Like for one, like y'all got people who just constantly just going through the same old. The same old. They been knew this stuff was going to the point where I don't know if y'all peeped in the video, but Buddy had a filtration system through his Gatorade thing.
Yeah.
So he can push it out and actually have a clean source of water. They're making their homemade filtration systems over stuff that's supposed to already be filtered.
I'm supposed to already have clean water.
What are we talking about right now, bro? Like, really, what are we talking about right now? Just the basic necessities: water. Water. Stuff that they say we need to have at least what is this? 8 bottles of water a day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To make sure that your body is gonna be right. Imagine somebody who don't have that, just bottles of water. You gotta cook, clean, and everything with bottles of water. You talking about a whole 40-pack of water.
Water done went up.
Right.
Water done went up.
Your new food.
Water going up like gas.
Listen, I just got my grocery bill. That thing. Wow.
Water like $10.
Listen,
what that is?
You hear me?
Pack,
25 pack. Yep, scrap. Just right on the money.
That shit was only like $3.
Yeah. And it's sad, bro. It's like, again, to y'all points, like, yo, it hit Flint first. When all that shit with Flint went down, like nobody wanted to blame the governor at the time, and I knew I was pointing that finger at that motherfucker.
Y'all had the audacity,
because y'all had the audacity to change the water filtration system. Like Flint was getting their water from, I believe, Detroit, in which Detroit has the freshest water supply, period. But now that you done changed the water filtration shit over to a new pipe or whatever, Flint fucking up. Hell, obviously Detroit on the map for fucking up too. And now y'all got Jackson, Mississippi out here looking crazy. And your president, 46. No, is he 47? 47.
I don't care. Either way.
Don't matter.
I don't know what he is.
He fell off a bike.
But he's talking about he fell off a bike type shit.
Like boy talking about we can't eat. We're trying. He tweeted out something in I'm paraphrasing. In so many words, this man basically said like we can't really do nothing.
Yes, you can.
What you mean?
Yes,
you can't do nothing, bro. Somebody need to push him on the floor.
Here's my question.
He already failed, Scrap. And he caught COVID after he got 2 COVID shots and 2 boosters. Well, you can't do shit else to Joe.
He did.
The next thing that happened to Joe, he gonna be out of it.
He done bumped his fucking. He just need to go, man.
But it ain't even y'all got the nerve. We talking about your local government too.
Y'all got
like
right, but then y'all got the nerve to fuck up people's shit, like the black dude that was trying to help Flint. Y'all got the nerve to
y'all fucked up this
shit. Right, exactly.
Analyze the
he's
whole
trying
thing.
to help shit for situations like this. Like, come on, bro. Like,
right. Because obviously Jackson would love a filtration system that he made.
Come on, man. And it's all about, at the end of the day,
from air, Scrap.
The bottom dollar. That's it. Y'all want to make profit off of the motherfucking poor folks who already are trying to
who are already trying to make profit. Man, you trying to make profit off something that motherfuckers need every day,
and they struggling. They already struggling. To your point, HD, they already struggling, and do you want them to? Man,
what's so crazy? If people actually, and then y'all get mad at these people when they leave these places to go to other places to get a better source of living, but then say, oh, they're messing up your community. They're doing this. When these people ain't trying to do nothing but try to strive and live. Now, if these white folks came right back to Jackson, Mississippi and took it over like that, I bet you that shit would be changed.
In 6 months.
They would not have it. The community would come together, and all of a sudden we got engineers who know how to get to the sewer system and clear all this up. And come on, bro.
It would be 6
bro.
months. Niggas know how to do shit quick, cheap, and on time. They know how to do it. It'll take them literally 6 months to a year, no more than a year, to get that shit done. You don't want to get that shit done because
y'all making a bag right now.
Y'all making it back, and y'all want to be profitable, but it's okay. Karma is a bitch, and it's gonna come around. It's gonna come around. But you know why? But you know what? You know who's probably tired of the Biden administration? That's Dr. Fauci.
Oh, Fauci said, out of there.
Dr. Fauci said, let's put his picture up because he was looking all majestic, like in this picture.
He's talking about majestic.
Like look at him. You feel me? This nigga said, I'm tired of these niggas. You feel what I'm saying? So Dr. Fauci quickly is about to step down in December. I think he did a sit down with the New York Times or the Washington Post, whatever one of those, and he was just saying, like, basically, you know, the COVID was stressed him the hell out, and it wasn't even like boy got the virus. Boy was just like stressed out from so much, and I understand. I mean, you know, a lot of people believe Dr. Fauci. A lot of people, you know, were the conspiracy theorists and didn't believe Dr. Fauci. I know for me, it was a point in time where, listen, I would listen to Dr. Fauci and I will be like, okay, what do I need to do to not get this damn virus? And you said, I said, okay, I'm gonna listen to you, bro. But you know, you always got those people who gonna do what they want to do and do what they want to do, and they got COVID anyway. I don't know if he told Joe the same thing, because Joe got, as HD said, Joe got 2 boosters, two COVID shots, and still got COVID. So Lord bless his soul.
Come on now.
But Lord bless his soul. But I think that's why Dr. Fauci is just like, you know what? I'm tired.
I don't want to listen to me until y'all already did.
Yeah, and I feel like that's where he at with it. He just like, you know what? Y'all just want to die. Okay, all right. I'm trying to tell the people, y'all don't want me to tell the people. And it's probably shit that Dr. Fauci is trying to tell us that the White House is like, nah, don't say that shit. Don't say that. Nah. Because you know how they be. So it's just like, I'm proud of you, Dr. Fauci. I'm going to give you a high clap.
Big round of applause.
Round of applause.
Fauci, they've been trying you for the past 8 years. Yeah, no, you want to go back? Let's go back to Trump when Trump first got in office. They've been trying.
They was getting on his
ass. They've been trying the hell out of you, boy. You was wrong on every avenue until it hit. And then, Dr. Fauci gets it.
Then look at you. You became a global phenomenon after that. And then everybody, I know you tired. I know a lot of these doctor niggas was coming back around talking about, hey, Fauci.
All right. Fauci literally did a Mike Jones on your ass. Literally did a Mike Jones. Ain't nobody pay attention. Nobody. Back then, y'all didn't listen. Now it's hot. Y'all all glisten. All y'all motherfuckers sweat. It's just all down your back. All down your back. Now you're glistening with monkeypox, COVID, All this shit that Fauci tried to tell y'all.
He said it. He did.
Right.
He did. He did. And listen, none of us really we didn't listen. And look at him now. Look at me now. Out.
I'm gonna take my bag in retirement and I'm gone. That's it.
And that's it. That's it.
Don't blame
That's it.
Don't blame
I don't either. I don't either. You know who else wanted to put something in retirement? Walmart.
Hey, boy.
Why does so Jackson, Mississippi? Now listen, I know Jackson is facing a whole water crisis. I understand. Okay, I get it. I understand. But why was there a plane in the air? Okay, why was there this plane? If you see it on your screen right now, this plane was hovering over Walmart. Okay, he was hovering over. He was hovering over Walmart for about I think maybe
about 20 minutes, 30 minutes.
20 minutes. They said about 20 minutes. He hovered over
like
Walmart.
20, 30 minutes.
And they said basically the pilot wanted to sit here and say he wanted to crash into Walmart. Now I don't know if this is water related. But all the people in Walmart, they did an emergency, evacuation. They evacuated from the Walmart. And he landed in the grass, and they took him into custody and all that stuff. But I mean, HD, listen,
nigga,
if I ain't got no water neither, and y'all just doing this shit to me, I'm gonna crash into a Walmart too. Goddamn it!
I don't think I'm gonna crash into a Walmart.
Okay,
I think I'm gonna crash.
Blow that bitch up.
Walmart
now make sure
the only place with water, so I can't. I don't want to crash into Walmart. Maybe Siemens, if they was the motherfuckers who fucked up the water in the first place.
Right, you got to crash into Siemens. That's the one.
But why? I don't think we can just. I don't think we can.
I got a question.
I'm gonna fly this mama.
I'm
gonna fly this motherfucker straight into Walmart, bro.
I'm sick. Now here's the thing. I would again. I probably would do it. Right now, I would make sure I got a homeboy. Like I would need one of y'all to be up in there and be like, "Hey, okay, everybody gone. We about to leave. Okay, the last person left. Right. So, right, y'all would have to tell me, scrap. Like you would have to tell me, like, okay, yo, everybody out of here. Come on, crash the thing in. Now I'm gonna jump out the thing. Right. I'm gonna jump out the. No, I'm not crashing with it. I'm not dying. That's not happening. Right, like I'm not doing that. That's crazy.
Ain't dying type
yeah, no, I ain't dying type shit. Like that ain't happening. Come on, now. But no, I'm gonna eject myself from the plane, and then going to the Walmart. But what I didn't understand, Scrap, even about the story before when we talked about the water with Jackson. Why? How do you trust a company named Siemens?
Right. That sounds a little.
That sounds a little scary.
Say that, but I ain't want to,
No, you had no. We was on the same page, Scrap. We was on the same page. we was on the same page.
That, but I ain't want to, it was a sad moment.
I know, I get it, but like I was on the same page. I was like, yo, how do you even trust a company named Siemens? That's nasty.
You know what? Y'all shut the fuck up.
No, I'm serious. I'm serious.
That's what you're not supposed to do.
I'm serious. We're not trusting a company
named Siemens with y'all water.
No.
It's contaminated in them damn ways.
Off the rip. What?
It sounds like they got niggas in there beating their meat.
What?
Beating their meat in the water.
Putting it in the water. What are you talking about?
What y'all ain't right. Y'all need to hush.
Now the water coming out all chunky and white and shit. What is this?
Yeah.
What is this?
Shut up. That's nasty. That is gross. Don't gross. You got cottage cheese coming out your goddamn. Shut up.
Dirty. That is nasty. Okay.
That's a nasty shit, man. Hey, yeah, let's stop that. Oh shit, I gotta take a sip of this drink. Hold on, folks. Oh. That ain't it.
Yeah, I was hold on. Oh shit. Oh my god. Because I'm sorry, that one right there, that one right. Because how do you trust a company? Nah, bro. It just nah. But Jackson, I'm glad y'all are right. First of all, I'm glad that pilot is arrested. Because listen, I get that the water ain't running, but damn, nigga, don't do that. Like, don't crash the shits into the shits, And I was just joking around about crashing the plane. That was never gonna happen, type shit. All right. Where do we want to go next? So I want to get into the story real quick because I seen this on Hollywood Unlocked. Shout out to Hollywood Unlocked. They give me a lot of the stories that we come up with, and shout out to Scrap and HD because they come up with a lot of stories too. So this man stabs his wife, right? And then soaks the home with gas with his 2 kids still in the house. Now, you already know I got the video tapped up for you. You feel what I'm saying? Because, again, to your point, HD, what is wrong with folks? I don't know what the fuck is going on in this world. I don't know, bro. I don't know. But let's watch the video and see what the is going on. Let's check it out.
Smith beat, stomped on, and stabbed his wife inside their Hazelwood home. Lieutenant Tim Berger says Smith is facing child endangerment charges because the couple's infant and young son were in the room when he stabbed their mother.
This whole incident, I'm sure, is going to be very traumatizing for the children. One was a very small infant, however, the other one is a little bit older and knowledgeable of the events that occurred.
He says when officers got to the home, they could smell gasoline and say it was a gruesome scene inside. The couple's son was the original 911 caller.
It described serious injuries to his mother and that he needed the police to come.
So y'all know what? I'm tired of hearing shit like this.
Yeah, me too. Honestly, I know we just played it, but at the same time, I played it for a reason, and I wanted to talk about that shit for a reason. And to HD's point, that was the reason that I wanted to discuss it because it's sickening to hear.
Come on, bro.
This continuously happening. What is happening? So, like, didn't we just talk about a Flint, Michigan rapper who literally sat here and put a $10,000 hit on a girl because she slid
not to go through.
Only for that shit not to go through and still had to pay a 25 rack. Because she slid on the old knob and you probably got corn on the cob.
Shut up. Type shit.
What are you talking about?
Type shit, bro.
So what is it about women that makes y'all want to go to this place? Like, I know women can take it there. I know women can sit here and be aggressive and loud and everything, but as a man, there is no way in hell that I'm about to sit here and put my hands on a woman, or sit here even sit here and remotely think about killing her,
let alone in front of our babies.
Trash.
That's
what we all, bro. What the fact that the oldest had to call the police and describe what happened to his mom? How the fuck
got me? That's what.
How do you expect your son? Hopefully, if they are your babies, how do you expect your son to actually sit here and try to talk to you in the future? Because for him, it's gonna be traumatizing. For you, you're gonna go to jail. You're gonna ask God for forgiveness and try to move forward and all that. They're gonna want your son to reach out and talk to you. How you gonna expect him to want to come to you with respect?
Right.
You killed his mom. You stabbed his mom, bro. While his little brother was there. Okay. And then, honestly, probably if he didn't call the police, you would have probably set the damn house on fire with the babies and her in there.
Right.
Like, my boy, like,
you just don't
what is with y'all niggas not leave? Like, look, like Ty said, I understand. Women, depending on who it is, can definitely take you to a point where you ready to throw hands. But if you ever feel like you getting to that point, bro, you should let yourself know, I'm getting out of character. I need to get the fuck out of Dodge.
And that's it. That's the one.
That's it, bro.
That's the one.
Because if you know in your mind, because once again, cause and effect, people be like, yeah, it just happened. No, the fuck it didn't.
No, it didn't.
Triggers. Like, I've heard what motherfuckers be like, yeah, I just blacked out.
Right.
Motherfuckers who black out, they black out because it's a multitude of things. Like this shit been happening 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times. I'm tired of it, been doing this shit. They black out and they don't understand. This situation sounds like, my boy, you've been doing this for a while. You probably been beating on this woman for a while. You probably been doing all this extra shit for a while. She's been accepting it because she's the mother of your kids. And now you got her to stab her. You killed her in front of your kids, bro.
Like for your son to be the one calling about his mother, I could only imagine.
That's so
at that age.
That is so sad.
Age, like the fact that he will have to grow up
and describe where your mom at.
Oh wow.
She not here. And imagine trying to explain to your little brother what happened to your mom.
Wow.
You feel me? Imagine that. Like, niggas is not really thinking, bro. And I hope.
Like wow. It's like wow. Like
they ain't thinking at all.
No, not at all. I don't know what the fuck.
That lady has a stable family who's willing to take them boys in and give them so much love because they gonna need it. That's some shit.
I hope they have a grandmother, a grandmother or an aunt or who is really not that type of energy.
Just embracing just pure love. Like they need that now. All the rest of that, like that's cold, bro. That's pure cold. Like, because for one, they said you kicked, stumped, and then stabbed. So nigga, you know exactly what you
he was doing. He knew what he was doing.
And then for you to stomp on her, you had to slam her.
Exactly, Scrap. That part. Type shit.
Yeah.
Like nigga, you want some bullshit type shit.
Deep type shit. Yeah,
nigga, what?
But yes, need to be over with. And that's
don't worry about it. It's gonna be motherfuckers in jail who gonna hear shit like this, and your ass gonna type shit.
I was just about to go there, HD type.
You gonna get jugged up type shit.
You knew I was about to go there type shit. You know, Nick. Listen, I love talking about niggas like this because I'll be like, listen, it be some prison niggas who be listening to this, and they know.
They know.
Okay.
They definitely know. They definitely know.
They see a picture.
Yeah, all right.
So when you go to the penitentiary, you better be eyes forward, pants
I be wondering if niggas going to the jail with that same energy that got them in jail.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like if you went ahead and went on like I know y'all heard. I know it's off the topic and we ain't have it on the docket, but I know y'all been hearing about this mass stabbings that's going on up in Canada and shit. How it's like 10 stabbings and they still on the loose.
Oh,
they just roll around stabbing motherfuckers.
Oh no,
like, bro.
Oh,
once again, people who know exactly what the fuck they are doing.
Yeah, niggas know what's going on.
Oh, sick, bro. I'm still trying to figure out at what point in y'all life that you know what it was like. You know what, hurting people is fun. Let's just do that. And to be honest, I do blame social media.
Shit, though, bro.
I do blame social media.
That wake up. You got niggas that wake up. That's ready to hurt somebody. They brush their teeth and be looking in the mirror, ready to do something to somebody. If you want to wake up and you want to do that shit to somebody, do it to your motherfucking self. You feel me?
See, I was
hurt yourself. You don't want to hurt yourself because you don't want to hurt yourself because you scared. You scared it's gonna hurt like as it should. Stupid ass motherfucker. Y'all niggas is dumb. For real, bro.
Facts, man. Facts.
For real, bro. Y'all.
Oh, go ahead, Scrap. Go ahead.
Motherfuckers be hurting all these innocent folk. And then prior to this story, there was a dude in Florida shot his little daughter 3 times. Two times in the head. And then shot his son type shit.
Bro. Yeah.
Like y'all motherfuckers tripping, bro. Like
what the kids have to do with any of that? Any of that, bro.
Killed the mother and shit. Y'all killing the mothers and the kids like it ain't like this another trend coming out of something. But y'all won't go to no killers and go try to kill them though. You feel me? You ain't gonna do that to no real killer. Cause it's a killer for every killer. It's a shooter for every shooter.
Facts.
Say that.
Talk your shit, Scrap, cause you ain't
you feel
bullshit.
Me?
Nope.
Y'all ain't gonna do that to no real niggas, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all will do it to somebody that y'all feel like y'all got power and control over.
Say that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And to the ladies out there, like, watch your selection of men who you choose to lay down with, for one. Because that's a lot of y'all out here just starting to be thoughting. Y'all thought the man was that because he bought you nice shoes, he bought you a bag, and that's the problem.
Balenciaga shoe.
Come on, man. Y'all don't sit here and weed out the red flags that y'all see from these niggas. Y'all see the red flags and y'all make a whole cape out of that bitch and be like, I'ma stick by him. No, shorty, leave. Leave.
Underlay.
Like, for real, like it's a bull. Like,
fellas, and the same breath to y'all men out there.
They be doing underlays too. Underlay. Come on.
Who knows you with this girl and she gonna push you to that limit.
Exactly.
Like you
you don't need to be with him.
Exactly. Yep. You're right, Scrap.
You need to slide, bro.
It's all right. If anybody can make you come out your character to the point where you want to do physical, and I'm talking about when I say physical harm, I'm talking about like you want to choke, slam, like to the point where it's gonna be detrimental to whatever the fuck y'all got going on. You need to leave.
Right.
You need to leave, especially if y'all can't sit down and talk as adults and just be like, bro, this is what you're doing to hurt me. This is what's causing me to go through XYZ amount of pain. Like, yeah, leave. Right. Don't sit here and kill somebody because now you're talking about 20 years to life. 20 years to life. And in that 20-year span to life, your kids done grew up, had babies, did all this, and you won't be able to be a part of none of that because of one fucked up instance where you couldn't control your emotions.
Fact.
Come on, bro. Let's just be better. It's just sad that we hearing too much of this shit now.
Yeah.
We hear too much.
Too often. Yeah, too much, too often, too soon, too everything.
And a lot of the times it be younger couples, like
exactly, bro. You don't hear nothing about these older couples sitting here trying to.
Because we know how to talk to each other. You know how to talk to each other.
Fucking.
No, you don't hear nothing like that. You don't hear nothing like that. Certain people know how to communicate. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what?
Exactly. No, you're right.
I'm pocket right now. I'm finna go over here and sit down in my little corner and I'm finna breathe because you pissing me the hell off. And don't. Also, stop poking at lions. If you already know you done did what you needed to, not necessarily did what you need to do, but you done said what you had to say, ain't no point of coming to say something else behind it just to be spiteful and vindictive. Let that shit go, bro.
Right.
Whatever your point was, get your point across and go on about your business. Because that's how shit like this. You say your point and then be like, well, that's why your dick little. I don't know. Well, bitch, that's why you pussy. You fucked up, bitch. That's why you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't gotta do all that. That's what started the extra shit.
It do start the extra shit.
You made me mad, and I can't believe you did this, but I'm gonna love you through it. But you just sorry for doing what you did, which you are. But behind that, instead of saying you just sorry for what you did, you always gonna be sorry. You gonna be a pussy ass nigga. That's what causes the whole rift. People, learn how to open your mouth and talk effectively.
For real.
Stop letting your emotions run you to the point where now you're gonna have to be into this bitch like that. Right now, your emotions is running how this trucking industry going right now.
Damn, that was great. That was a great transition. That was amazing.
Every goddamn
Crap, let us know what's going on. Tell us what's going on with
I like how you
industry,
did that.
man.
The trucking industry is definitely stabbing up type shit. You know what I'm saying?
You talking about type shit last episode type shit. You talking about you might hang it up type shit.
Hang it up type shit because this shit getting real for real.
Yikes.
So this is what's going on, man. Y'all hear me out. This is what's going on. You know, I've been the owner operator for the past 2 years.
Right.
And at first it was straight. This when the first shit started getting ugly, but it was still good type shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but what's going on is we have these new owner operator guys that's coming from 30, 40 cents a mile, 20 cents a mile, and they get these opportunities to become owner operator. And they see, oh, well, I could get $1 and some change off, $1 change of some miles and $2 a mile, which is good to them. But it's bad for guys like me or guys that's been in here that's been on operators for years.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because they coming from $4 or $5 a mile. Now,
right, that's what I was thinking.
Get your calculator out, and you type in $1,000 times $4. $1,000 times $4, that's like 4,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now we get to the point where we only making $1.23 or $2 a mile. You cutting that short, and by taking that, you're making these brokers feel like they. All right, the brokers is the ones that have the money, for y'all who don't know.
Okay.
Y'all making these brokers feel like that's what it is. Because I had a broker to tell me that I was like, hey man, you know what I'm saying? I guess it was a little short run, not even a short run, like a mediocre run. It was like 1,000 miles, and he wanted to pay like 1,500 for the load. I'm like, hey man, I can't let man. Let me get like 28. You know what I'm saying? 2,800 or 2,500, and I'll take it for you. That man go to tell me, and I want to say the word that I want to say, but I ain't even gonna say that. But he told me that pigs get fat and hogs get slaughtered. And in my inbox, I called them all type of C-words and all type of shit, because that shit really pissed me off. Like, y'all really fucking the game up. Y'all coming in. This not what it is, taking these short ass, little ass loads. And I heard another truck driver say, what might be not good for you might be good for the next person.
Mm-hmm.
We all in this shit together.
Mm-hmm.
Truck drivers is what make this world go round. Fuck what you talking about. She can come on the airplane, she can come on the train, but ain't nothing moving unless it's on that fucking truck.
You're right.
Yeah.
You feel me? If us truck drivers decide to be like, you know what, fuck this shit for like 2 months, well, this shit'll be a whole disaster. And then the motherfuckers be like, okay, bitch, we'll give y'all $10 just for somebody to start running. Right. But why I gotta take all that?
Right. Why does it have to take you sitting here, holding
out?
Like, right.
Yeah, bro. And the fuel high, rates are low. Then when the fuel get low, rates go lower. Like, what the fuck? Like, what is we living in, bro? And you ain't never like
recession.
Back in my day.
So what would you say? What would you say as your rate right now between
right now as an owner operator weekly on the high side, I'm probably taking home like $3,000, and that shit is post.
Oh,
you feel me?
I was about to say it's supposed to be more like 6, 7.
On the average, I'm taking home like damn near $2,000, bro.
Oh wow!
And I'm out here. You know, I'm a road runner.
Right.
You feel me? And I know different places got different shit. And I'm in transition right now to change my company, and you know what I'm saying, who I'm thugging for right now. But that's everywhere though, bro. Like majority, I'm gonna say majority, you're not taking home over $3,000. And just a couple years ago, I got a big cousin, Sean, our big cousin. He was just taking home $6, $7,000. You know what I'm saying? A week.
Right.
Not you know what I'm saying? Like, he like, damn, boy, like, what the fuck we gonna do? Like, man, like, this shit is getting bad, bro. And you ain't never heard of no fucking broke truck driver, no such thing.
Nah, not for real.
No.
Not for real. I
ain't no fucking such thing. But that's what it is right now, though. Like,
so Scrap, why are everybody buying up the trucks then? Because I do see a lot of people going into the trucking business.
You just heard what he said. It may not be good for one, might be better for somebody else.
Right. That, and plus, motherfuckers that's buying most of people that's buying trucks don't even have fucking CDLs, bro.
So they gotta hire. So they gotta hire somebody. So they gotta hire somebody like
they just want the ride. They just want the wave. They just want to ride the wave.
Ride the wave. Right. Okay. I get you.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and that shit not what it is. It is what it is, but it's not what it is.
Right, absolutely.
Them be the same motherfuckers that try to tell you how to do the truck and how to run it, but bitch, you don't even know how to crank this bitch up and drive.
Because I don't. I don't, nigga.
Shit crazy, bro. Like shit. Wow. I done dealt with that shit before, motherfucker. You don't even know how to back this bitch up. But you how to do that shit.
I just seen a video of how a nigga backed up a 18-wheeler into the little shits. I was like, nigga, I would have courage.
It takes skill.
I was like, I don't have that. I know it takes skill to like before even Scrap, was in the trucking business. Like I knew I couldn't drive. Like the most I could drive as a truck is maybe a U-Haul. You feel me? I could probably get on that bus maybe and say swerve on there a little bit depending on what bus it is. You know what I'm saying? No CDL required, right?
An average motherfucker not fun to get up and drive 600 miles a day.
Hell
600 miles a day.
A day?
That's like 11 hours.
Sitting on my ass?
Right.
I couldn't do
this shit every day.
Scrap do that shit every day. You got a heating pad on your ass?
You better not. You better not.
I got a good cushion.
Okay.
I ain't gonna.
I'm about to say you better not have no heating pad, boy. You need something cool to go through them nuts.
Right. That's what I said.
Hey, all I can say is, look, I make a weekly trip back and forth to Miami. We talk about 3.5, 4 hour drive back and forth. Look here, sitting still that goddamn long. You have a heating pad, boy. You might as well say you got motherfucking scrambled eggs in your goddamn pad. That's it. You don't want none of that. Better have a fan up under that bitch.
And another thing. It's sad to say. I really want a Republican in the office because Republicans are for truck drivers. You feel me?
Right, I hear that.
The Dominicans not for truck. Joe Biden, he is not for us. That's why he's trying to come out with all these electric truck driving shit.
Hold up. Did this nigga just say Dominicans?
Yes, he did. I was gonna let it ride. I was gonna let it ride because I knew what he was talking.
You know what I'm talking about, bro. It came out wrong.
Hey, he said Dominican. Come on.
Not the Dominicans, bro. I love the Dominicans. I ain't gonna lie to
we
y'all.
love our Dominican brothers and sisters, boy.
We gotta talk about y'all. We talking about the Democrats.
Joe Biden and his administration, all them Dominicans over there.
All them Dominicans over there.
Hey, yeah, that's got me tight. Well, I'm fumbling over the word.
I was gonna let you slide. Scrap, but HD just couldn't let it.
I was gonna correct myself. But listen, look. It was one of them. See, ain't nobody say nothing. So I'm for the key ride.
Oh, nigga, I heard that. I definitely heard that. Yeah, I don't do it.
But
I'm gonna let it ride.
You Democrats, man. You Democrats is not. Democrats is not for the truck drivers, man. They not.
Oh, so they for the electric trucks and shit.
They're trying to get us off the road for real.
Nah, fuck them electric trucks, bro. I don't trust that shit.
I ain't gonna flex. They are pretty cool. I seen one in.
That's cool, but I don't trust that shit. Can you make a 600 mile trip from here to here, swerving in each lane, or you just gonna keep in one lane?
Hell no, boy.
Cause the fuck you talking about? Like, I'm not getting no electric truck, nor is this electric truck carrying whatever I need to carry.
And it's to the point that he got it's some all them bitches that ain't nobody in them. They driving by themselves.
Exactly, like, Scrap. So that's some Tesla shit. Like, Tesla can have that.
Like, that's some dangerous ass.
Yeah.
That's dangerous. I was about to say that's hella dangerous.
Shit can fuck up a 600 mile run.
Exactly.
Right. You putting a lot of lives
get dirty.
in danger with that shit.
Cause that's all they running on is sensors and technology. So if a sensor gets dirty,
so who's turning off the car? Who's turning off the truck?
And that bitch carrying whatever the fuck
who's in there to protect the truck. Now, probably if you try to steal the truck, they probably have so much technology in there that you really can't steal that bitch.
So right now they do have like an onboard person like who be on there while it's driving by itself, but still.
So we need to get Scrap an electric truck where he can just be in that bitch.
Fuck no. Scrap ain't gonna want that shit because it's gonna keep him to a certain amount of speed. And that motherfucker like to get
that right. Scrap drive his truck like a nigga in Miami drive a Ferrari.
Man, I'm about to say he drive that bitch like it's a Honda Civic on folds.
Yeah, on folds, sitting on folds. You feel me?
Nigga be sliding the fuck out of that truck, boy. You hear me?
If a Civic had about a V8, okay, nice speed, some torque behind it. Give me some Too Fast, Too Furious type shit.
Fast and Furious.
Yeah. Hook that up. To the motherfucking what is that? To the motherfucking truck. Oh, this nigga be out of here. He run through all these motherfucking cars. You'll hear a motherfucker on the news talking about there's a helicopter over the motherfucking truck. Hey, this is Channel 5 News coming to you live 6 p.m. live. We have a truck on the run.
On the run. Ain't nobody in that bitch. The bitch is hauling ass.
We have a truck on the run. Okay. And he's going at least 140 miles per hour, which is like
hauling ass.
3 hours.
Hauling ass.
Like 300 miles on the car. But low, for real. That shit crazy for the trucking business. To go from $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 to $2,000. Sheesh! Like that's a dip. That's a dip. And like you said, Scrap, like to some people who even starting out, that 2,000, 3,000, hey, they'll be happy with that.
Starting out.
No, you're right. Starting out because that's what they know. But because again, like you said, because like y'all said, because he's been in this thing for so long, he know like, yo, I'll be taking home 5 to 10 racks, 6 to 10 racks, 7 to 10 racks, 8 to 10 racks a week. So the fact that I'm dropping down to 3, you cutting me by more than 75%, bro. There has to become a compromise here. And see, my thing is, I would just again to Scrap, I would just leverage how your work ethic, how you get to places on a quick enough time schedule. Like, okay, since you want to cut my shit down, well, maybe I cut your time down, huh? Maybe I get to you a little late, huh? Maybe I get to you on time. Maybe I get, because you know it's gonna probably be an order that be like, hey, I need you. You know what I'm saying? And Scrap is that person again. Torque, speed, nitrous. All right, hit the button on the motherfucking truck, and that bitch gonna do an 18-wheeler Willie. You feel me? That motherfucker gonna be like a snake in the air. Talk about woo. You feel me? So he gonna get there.
Well, shit. I know Scrap attest to it. Like some of the motherfuckers trying to give you a low rate with thousands of pounds on your goddamn truck.
Exactly.
I'm not trying to do that.
Scrap ain't the nigga to do that. He be like,
imagine a nigga who went from gaining almost 8 to 10 bands get told, man, nah, I'll shoot you this 3.
I'll shoot you this $3.
What you think this is?
I'll shoot you this $3.
Like I'm
I call that working for free.
Street level hole.
That's it.
I'm a street level hole.
$3,000. You got to think 1,000 of that going in the fuel. You know what I'm saying?
And not even Scrap, because you said fuel is going up, so that's probably maybe 15.
You feel me? Right,
shit.
Exactly.
That's probably half of your shit right there.
How heavy your load is.
Right.
You feel me?
Bro. At this point, it's like you gonna have to pay me for the load. Fuck that. But hey, man, shout out to all my truckers out there. Scrap, all of y'all, man. Keep getting y'all money. Press these brokers. You feel me? Yeah. Press them. Because the much of work ethic that y'all putting in to getting that shit to them in a timely and efficient manner, you feel what I'm saying? They should not be having to pay y'all this much. I understand recession is here. There's a recession. There's things that's going on. I get it. But hell, at least y'all should be taking home 5 to 6. You know what I'm saying? I can see if they saying, we can't do 10 right now. All right, cool. But we gonna have to meet in the middle because 2,000 to 3,000 just ain't doing it. It ain't cutting it. And listen, to the new truck drivers that are out here, again, y'all listening to a seasoned truck driver, experienced in scrap. He know what he talking about. All right. So listen, once them little lows, once you want to start making some new money and shit, don't be mad if you know what I'm saying, you dropping in numbers, but that's all I'm saying. All right. Last thing on the dock before we get out of here, I want to talk about this Popeyes incident. And the crazy thing is I love Popeyes. Y'all know I love chicken.
Y'all sound
but this one
damn story.
But this was dumb. Popeyes calls police on a woman trying to buy a meal for a homeless man. Now,
You can't do it.
What? Hold on. Before we even show the video, hold on. Popeyes, you wild for this. All right.
Super.
Like, you super wild for this. Like, now, if somebody's trying to buy a 2-piece, and it was a 2-piece, it wasn't no 3-piece, it wasn't no 8-piece, there wasn't no 20-piece with biscuit and 2 sides.
It wasn't even a $5 box or nothing like that.
Right, no $5 box. This wasn't one of your shits on your app, because I got your app, so I
do too. I do.
Hey, I got that.
get them deals, get them rewards. Hey, don't play.
Hey,
don't play.
Them deals be Yo, listen. Side note, I be getting the $8.99 deal. I'm not gonna lie to you. I get to the $8.99, which they inflated to $9.99 now.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
So that thing come with 5 pieces of chicken, 2 biscuits, and 2 sides. Boy, do you hear me? I be tearing that shit up, fam.
Boy, I ain't gonna flex. I get that goddamn 5-piece signature. You know
yes,
what I'm saying?
Sir.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I definitely burst that down.
That's it. I will put this out there. When I went to Honduras, Popeyes was way better in Honduras than it was in the States.
Come again, say what?
Oh, yeah.
You want to know why? Yeah. They had real chicken down.
That's right. And that's exactly what it was.
Had a whole goddamn chicken farm in the back of Popeyes.
And I'll put this out because I was going to say this for the Vantage Board, but I'll put it out just a little bit. You could taste the difference in the chicken. Like,
they got 15 spices out there.
Yo, nigga. I swear I was like, and we in the mall, bro. So I swear I'm like, yo, y'all don't got no chickens back there. They're just cutting, skinning, cleaning, and then putting in the fry. Like, what y'all really doing back there? The thighs, the breasts, y'all know how Popeyes chickens are massive here, right? They look like a real, breast. Okay. Like a whole titty. A human titty, right? So like they look like a human titty, right? The chicken over there, no, it looked amazing. Like, it was great. It was flavorful. Okay, but off of that, because now I'm getting hungry. Popeyes, you was wild for this. Like, you did not need to call the police on this man. Let's play the video real quick so y'all can get for our listeners and our viewers at home to get a sense of what we're talking about. Let's play this video real quick.
You can't do it.
Why? He's asking for food.
Ma'am, you can't do it. I don't care nothing about you recording me, baby.
May I have your name so I can let the people know?
You gotta pick up the phone and start recording. So I'm like, this is ridiculous. Are you serious?
Joe Ortega says she was just trying to do a good deed.
I can't order for this homeless man right here who asked for food.
Her initial disbelief that employees wouldn't let her buy a 2-piece for the man experiencing homelessness.
They called the cops on me, everything, bro.
Quickly turned into anxiety when the cop showed up.
At that moment, I was terrified. I thought I was going to get arrested. So I was like, well, maybe I should just call my family and tell them I might not be coming home tonight.
APD confirmed that they did respond, but they didn't do anything since Ortega didn't break any laws. She says they actually commended her.
The officer pulled me to the side and was like, I really thank you for doing that. Thank you for buying him food. I appreciate that.
Also grateful that man with the empty stomach caught in the middle of all of the drama over drumsticks.
My name's Jazz, and thanks to...
Ortega says she eventually got a hold of a general manager at the store who felt terrible about the whole thing. She said he ended up letting her and Jazz buy anything they wanted that night.
Now, shout out to this young lady.
Shout out whoever you are. You're great. You're great. Because Popeyes is
character.
A little bit on the high side of chicken right now. You still
no for real. No, for real. Now you know. Popeyes meal ain't 2 pieces.
Oh no, it ain't no $5. No,
it's not. No, it's not.
That was just the meal, not the combo. I just need people to realize the difference. Because the only difference between the combo and the meal is a drink.
That's it. That's it.
That's it. The
difference between a meal and a combo in Popeyes is literally a drink.
That's it.
You get a drink with a combo. You get sides with the meal. No drink.
That's it. And even the meals itself is like $8.49.
Exactly. So while we sitting here talking about coupons and shit, I'm like, we getting some deals at Popeyes for $8, $9, $10, $5. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Because this is not cheap, right? And if she's paying full price for the 2-piece, then at that point in time, it's just like, why are you being like that? Why are you sitting here acting as if this man can't eat? Now, to HG's point, he made this off camera. It could have been because this Popeye specifically doesn't like this man, right?
Or he's been there before doing the
same
thing.
And you know how, and let's not act like we know how some homeless people get when they go into the Popeyes in the fast food restaurants. They get a little rowdy, they get a little, little rah-rah and all that shit. They awesome shit. You know what I'm saying? They leaning over. We know. Okay. But there are we also want to help. I know for me and HD, I know I try to help.
I definitely do
out.
Whenever I can.
And whenever I can, like, listen, I go down to the deli sometimes. Somebody be like, "Yo, can you give me a can of pop?" I got you, bro. No worries. You feel me? Can you give me this? Yada yada yada. I got you, bro. No worries. Right? If it's in my financial budget to get it for you, a little can of pop here for $1, no problem. I got you. Okay. But for you to call the cops, like the cops was like, why were we called? Somebody was probably getting shot down the street.
But y'all called us over drumsticks and
you
biscuits.
Called me over drumsticks and biscuits and honey and a Coke.
That's paid. That's trying to be paid for, not given.
Like she's paying her money. She's giving you the card and you're calling me for what?
Like I said, it had to be the manager who had a personal beef with that man, because the fact that they said in the video also that she got a hold of the general manager and he let them buy. He didn't give them.
You're right.
He did not give them. He let her buy whatever they wanted in the store.
Yeah.
Now, with you being the GM, you should have just gave it to him.
Yep.
The man should at least got a freaking $20, $25 fucking Popeyes gift card or something like that.
But it's Popeyes.
Homeless or not.
But listen, it's Popeyes. You know that shit ain't happening though. Come on now.
I'm a GM and you in the community like that, bro. Shit like that is a bad reputation. Now we know chicken gonna sell, it's gonna sell, but
of course.
Imagine the people, like you heard the lady. She sounded like she was a little older. She got kids. You can record me, man. We not doing that. If you ask this lady, what was the reason why you didn't want to give it to him? What's she gonna say?
Because I don't like him.
It can't be. It's not store policy.
Because I don't like him. She gonna say it just like that. Because I don't like him.
That just makes it worth it. Okay, so you don't like him. You're not spending your money. Another good Samaritan is spending their money.
So because you don't like him,
you're not
gonna do that. So that's not store policy. If this customer is paying for another customer's food, then why are you taking upon yourself to sit here? See, listen here, Sarah Jean in there, Sally Mae, Irma Jean. There we go, Irma Jean.
Irma Jean.
Listen,
Irma Jean.
I know your man's Buford is not, you know what I'm saying, he ain't slanging it like he used to. Okay, I understand that you're a little rowdy and everything, and that you're working at Popeyes. It's not the most ideal job to be at. I understand. Okay, but as HD said off camera, you was probably just mad, and all of y'all in there was probably just mad because that man was taken away from y'all chicken at the end of the night. Because what y'all don't understand is that fast food places really discard their food. They don't really discard their food. They actually take that shit home. Why? Because a lot of them really don't have nothing to eat when they get home.
Facts. I can tell
you. And that's not trying to be funny. That's just being real.
Yeah, shit. Who the fuck, man? Look here. I worked at
being real
years when I was in high school, nigga. We had hella nuggets and fries at the end of the night. Baked potatoes, whole burger.
Papa John's, bro. I know it.
You goddamn right. We gotta take this shit home. Why we gonna throw it in the trash?
Listen.
But what my manager did, because he was so cool, we had a homeless man who used to clean our parking lot every night for us when we closed up. He would give this man 2 burgers, French fries, a drink, or whatever, instead of discarding food that you already cooked that was supposed to be for sale. We talking about orders that people done place orders and say, you know what?
I don't even want that shit. Right. Exactly.
You know what
I
I'm
don't even
saying?
want it. Right.
So instead of them throwing away, you giving it to somebody who's actually in need. And in this situation, y'all just being very nasty and spiteful. The fact that y'all doing that, whoever was actually in that place, boy, I'm telling you, we said it so many times on past shows. Karma is a big old nasty funky harsh.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Some of y'all probably in there was probably gonna get either a raise or whatever. You probably was gonna get a promotion. Not no more.
No, you wasn't.
Y'all finna get training and all that. Y'all ain't finna get nothing. Y'all ain't finna get not a damn.
Y'all probably wasn't getting it no way, but no, y'all wasn't.
I know Ty said that was our last thing, but I want to get in this real quick before we get off.
Okay.
Talked about this cornball ass nigga on the regular Opinionated Brother show. We talked about him on Monday. But we finna throw him out here real quick. Aries Spears. First you talk about Lizzo.
Fuck. Where's his ass at? I forgot about this nigga. Yeah, let's talk about them real quick. Aries Spears and Tiffany Haddish. Where they picture at? Ugly ass motherfuckers.
Come on, bro.
Okay.
Tiffany, now you know better. You know.
Let's just quickly talk about this real quick. Tiffany Haddish, you know fucking better.
Your rise to fame and how you done came up in this game.
You
People
know
are
better.
so proud of you to get to where you are.
Here's the thing, HD. I need Tiffany. I need Tiffany with these responses to stop acting like nothing happened. Because what happened? No. What we all saw was you and Aries Spears in a video with a 7-year-old kid in a skit. Okay, in a skit that had his legs open. Am I not correct? Or am I wrong?
You're correct.
Okay.
When he's supposed to be sitting on his lap, and even then,
it don't matter. It don't matter.
Still crazy. And
now,
you was playing the part of a pedophile.
Listen, it could be 10 years ago. It could be 5 years ago. It could be now. And as everybody has said, these are things that we have to discuss and have to come up with. Because as Charlemagne said on his show, which is really fact, back then, that was comedy and sketches that really didn't get a whole lot of fluff, that really didn't get a whole lot of let's say retraction on the media circuit, and didn't really get a whole lot of backlash. We're in a different time now. That shit don't fly. So, do I think this is a money grab by the defendants, by the victims, whatever? Could be, could not be. Don't know. What I know is that type of comedy, my nigga, I don't subscribe to that. I don't care. No. It could have been 10, 5 years. I wouldn't watch it, not even. And the fact that it happened, I seen a clip of it. The fact that it happened, and then it was you two in there. First of all, again, to AG's point, Tiffany, you know better. Aries Spears, you really want this mainstream work, don't you? Huh? You just really want to be in the news, huh?
You gotta be
and
in
the
the
crazy
news.
Put his picture back up. The funny thing is, you got the nerve to talk about Lizzo looking like a shit emoji.
Boy, you looking like you sweating right now, boy.
Boy,
look at that.
Look at you.
Come on,
you look
boy.
tired, Auntie. Grandma, you look tired. You look tired. Did you listen, Aries? You look like you can make a make a mean mac and cheese, bro.
No, you don't. You look like you can make a mean goddamn sweat imprint in your goddamn bed. That's what the fuck you look like, boy. You look like you smell like old earring backs, must.
That's nasty. Okay, all right,
like,
that's
bro.
enough.
In the
That's
fact that it's a difference being a comedian and you doing stuff for comedy, but you literally took shots. Only for some shit like this to come out literally a week or
literally something. A week off it was like a week apart from each other. I was like, wow. So not you in the news again.
And then
doing
once again, for you doing pedophilia shit.
Yeah. So I want to hear you talk about this on Vlad TV, my nigga.
Please do. Please do, since you want to sit here and talk about how Lizzo looks like a plate of mashed potatoes.
He said she looked like a plate of mashed potatoes, nigga. You look like a plate of mashed potatoes.
She looked like the shit emoji. That's what would kind of fuck me up. Like,
you look like the shit emoji, nigga. Did you see? Put his picture back up.
Yeah, bro.
What does he look like?
You keep going.
No. Trash.
My boy.
What do he look like again?
Trash.
What was it?
Trash.
I want it louder.
Trash.
One more time.
Trash.
Louder.
Trash.
One more time.
Trash.
That's what he is. What is he again?
Trash.
Yes, sir. One more time.
Trash.
Big bag. Like big bag, bro. You have no room. No space.
One more time.
Trash.
No space to be talking about anybody. And the fact that
how many trashes was that? How many trashes was that? I count about 7. I need 3 more.
Trash.
That's what he is.
Trash. Trash.
That trash sound gonna go viral. I'll tell you what. Hey,
look, Aries, you need to just shut the fuck up. Yeah. Shut up, because you only digging a bigger hole for yourself, bro. It ain't like you popping right now either.
This nigga said he looked like the shit emoji. Look at this nigga on the left.
Bruh.
No, I'm sorry, on the right. I wasn't trying to be funny there, y'all. But look at that nigga on the right.
You wore that same New York fitted in Shaq's motherfucking comedy all-star jam years ago.
And you got the nerve
to want to sit here and you being a pedophile on some other fucking show. And they got the nerve to sit and tell, oh, she looks like a plate of mashed potatoes. You know what I'm saying? At least I'm handsome. No, you're not. Bro. Pause. No, you're not. You know what I'm saying? I'm handsome. Somebody, I've been told multiple times, I'm very handsome, yeah. And I don't mean by just my mama. Right. I'm handsome. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Ty, mama told him. That's a handsome man. You know what I'm saying? You, my boy,
I try to be.
You like, all right. Pause.
Yeah.
All right. You know what I'm saying? Because that's why people going in on you about Lizzo, because you made it seem like
because you can't talk about heart disease and diabetes and all that when you look like the premier candidate for it.
Or you look like your heart got all your arteries.
You can't do that. You can't do that unless you're doing the work. And
you look like you were doing the work. You're gonna have a stroke. That's what you look like, my boy.
And it ain't you. All right, let's get up out of here. All right, HD, go ahead. Scrap is off. I think he's in a dead zone. So
okay, that's why I was about to see what happened
let the people.
I heard it.
Yeah, he's probably in a dead zone. So to all the truck drivers out there, y'all be safe. Shout out to Scrap for coming in the show.
Especially
to all the truck drivers. Yeah, for real. Y'all be safe out here. Try to, if anything, negotiate responsibly with your contracts and everything, especially them owner operators. You feel me? HD, what you got for the people?
And like I always say, wash your hands.
Yes, please.
Mind your business.
Yes, please.
Drink water. To the people.
Please. I need to go drink some too. I'm hot.
Y'all can't drink the water that y'all got right now. Same thing in Flint. I understand that. Get what you can.
Yeah.
Also, because of what we talked about today, please check on your strong friends, your weak friends, even those friends who seem like they are in a great space. Because all these senseless killings that's going on over just he say, she say, I don't like what you're doing right here. I don't like what you're doing right here. That shit need to end, bro. We need to have way more positivity in the world right now, because it seems like all the negative shit is coming up. Like, I just found out that a young man got shot in the back after the policeman just told him, bro, it's not even a gun. Shot him dead in the back in LA. But that's another topic for another show. Just be careful, be aware, and just love on your people, man. Okay.
Love on them. Okay. Because listen, it's getting crazy out here. Still getting crazy out here. But just please stay prayed up. You know what I'm saying? Out here in these streets, be safe. And continue to be great, guys. We are about to get out of here. Yes.
Follow us on all platforms.
Oh, please. Yeah. Share, like, comment, subscribe to the channel and everything like that. Follow us on all platforms. T.O.B. _podcast on Instagram.
Y'all to run us up on TikTok. Run us up on TikTok, because
the THC Media Network.
Y'all to hit that thing.
Yeah, the THC Media Network is on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitter. So you can tap in with us on either platform or follow us on all three. We definitely appreciate it.
Also, if you are following me on TikTok, don't follow. I got 2 of them. Follow HD, the T.O.B. I'm gonna say it again. HD, the T.O.B. I'm gonna start posting all our content as far as that, as far as some little stuff that's coming up in the works as well. But make sure y'all follow us everywhere: Apple Podcasts, Spotify, any and everywhere. We appreciate y'all from every angle, every aspect. And once again, like I said, man, drink water, mind your motherfucking business. You know what I'm saying? Stay out of people's face too, and stop hunching with monkeypox. There you go.
All righty. You done? All right. Cool. All right, y'all. Y'all be good. Again, follow us on all platforms. If you're listening to us now, be sure to share the audio and subscribe to us wherever you listen to podcasts. Again, subscribe to us on YouTube. 256 subscribers. Shout out to you. Thank you so much for being who you are. And we will be back Monday for another episode. If you have any topics to send in, send them DM us or send them in via email, tyronzah@gmail.com. We'll have that in the description. And we will be back. This is another one. And y'all have a great day, you hoes. All right. Love y'all. Peace. Love and hair.
Y'all hoes. I don't know what y'all boy going through. He just
no, I love